Erupted yet again. Rebels have allegedly struck government positions in the oil-rich town of Bentiu. This comes a day after international donors pledged $529 million to help save some 2.5 million children from the brink of starvation.
In South Sudan, the scorched earth shows signs of the long dry spell. Internally displaced persons have walked for days to get here, sheltering from war and also in search of food. Fighting continues despite the threat of sanctions and the existence of several peace agreements. We have been here for months now. There is not enough water, no food. Our children are starving, and yet the war continues. We want peace. We want peace now. Over half of the country's 12 million people are in need of food assistance, according to the United Nations. For 2.5 million of them, the need is dire. Just back from a tour of South Sudan, UN Aid Chief Valerie Amos pleading with the world not to abandon them.
It is now the dry season. It's the time when we have to pre-position, we have to get supplies to some of those very difficult places, because if we don't do it now, we will not be able to get to them during the rainy season.
Neighboring Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda and Sudan are hosting at least 500,000 refugees from the South Sudan.
7 of every 10 refugees is a child. Just think about that. Children whose future is being blighted. So the leaders of South Sudan, the government and the opposition, need to think about their people.
The conflict in the South Sudan is having a real measurable effect on East Africa, and this causes ripples that are felt all over the globe. It's a human crisis that should concern every citizen around the world.
The next round of peace talks begins next Thursday. President Salva Kiir and his rival Dr. Riek Machar have until March the 5th to strike a final peace deal. Fighting began in the country in December 2013 after Kiir accused Machar of an attempted coup. Machar denies the claims. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.